Can you hear me? Are you guys able to hear me now? Holla freaking Luya. I didn't know what my audios were. I figured out what the problem was. Um, I had to redo my entire setup. All right. So, as I was saying earlier, apparently all of my heatings of warnings and like went literally on deaf ears because no one could actually hear me. But we have a tornado warning still in effect for just east of in Kentucky. All right. So we only have two tornado warnings. Campbell, Tennessee, and Scott, Tennessee. You are on in the alert area for the tornado warning. Tornado warning. It is an observed tornado. We're gonna go down to it right now. This tornado here is observed. So it's let's see the storm. That's the velocity. Oh yeah, you lucked out of this one. You in Illinois, but this right here, this is a tornado on the that's observed. Let's see here. It is public confirmed tornado. The public has it called in. It basically they announced there's a tornado. So this is a life-threatening situation. So it is a particularly dangerous situation, also known as a PDS warning. Is what I'm when you're saying when you see a life-threatening situation. Flying debris is deadly. Seek shelter now. Vehicles as likely and complete destruction as possible. So yes, this is, I'm going to call this a PDS. I'm pretty sure that's a PDS. God dang it. Still ticked off about earlier how that worked out. Let me know when if you hear the alarms coming over, if you heard the alarm coming over too, of the actual tornado warnings, because I have alarms set up on my radar. This is Kentucky. This was a destructive tornado. It was observed over in this area. It was observed. This chaser here was like in the rotation, it looked like. But this is where the rotation is. If there is a tornado there, let's see if we can get him. He's right now like right to the north of the rotation. The rotation has moved over. It's going to Newcastle. If you live in Newcastle, Newcastle, Frankleton. Oh God, I hope I pronounced that right. Slabtown, Lockport, Orville, Bethlehem, Pleasureville. Seek shelter now. This storm is knocking on your door. Let me check the coefficient, see if there's a debris ball. I want to say that's a debris ball. I'm almost 60, 70, 75% sure that is a debris ball. So that is that would be a confirmed tornado. Yes, that is a debris ball. I'm 95% sure now that is a debris ball. That is a destructive tornado on the ground. That's debris being thrown up into the air. That thing, it's on the ground. This guy's, he's in the vicinity of this, but he's not pointing in the direction. I just wish I can get a better. I want to say that is definitely on the ground. That one, it's still radar indicated. I don't know. I think they need to change that to observed, because radar is showing, in my opinion, and I'm no professional at this, by far not a professionals. I am an amateur at this. Ryan Hall, y'all, is the guy that is the pro at all this. I'm just a weather fanatic. But I'm pretty freaking sure that's a debris ball, because look how it just pops right up like that. So that tornado is on the ground. It is throwing debris up. It needs to be, in my personal opinion, to be changed over to. Oh yeah, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy, boy. That storm. This thing has been. It's got a history of tornadoes. It's produced all the way back through just outside Louisville. You could criticize me all you want for me calling it Louisville, just so you know, because that's just the way I call it. Right there. It's got a nice little. That's where it would be at right there. If I had to guess. Right there. That is actually no. It's almost right on top of him. The way that looks. That's a pretty. So yeah, here's what it looked like all the way through. Start it right there. Yep. Observed. It is now. I called it. It is an observed tornado warning now. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 for Henry County. Damaging tornado. Radar confirmed tornado. And applause. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught out without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged and destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornado will be near Newcastle around 6:10 p.m. So, yes, that was a debris ball that we observed. Right there. If we go back to the coefficient. There it is. That is a clear debris ball. That's a monster. He and the storm chaser, he's right here. This is who we're watching right here. Aaron J. Jack. We're watching his live stream in his car. Need to reset it. He lost signal, but that is a debris ball. That's a big tornado. Right there it is. That's clear as day. So yeah, the next county over it is for let's see what county is this even gonna say what county? Doesn't specify. But the Owen County, there it is. I'm blind. Owen County. You're under a 6:30. Radar confirmed tornado. Radar shows tornado debris in the air. So far we only have 3 warnings. All 3 tornado warnings are observed. Owens, Kentucky, Henry, Kentucky. So and actually technically 2 because these 2 are considered for that one tornado. And then you have for Campbell, Tennessee, which is also confirmed. So this is definitely picked up. Things are picking up. Here up in Ohio, though, we got a severe thunderstorm warning. It's coming towards me. I'm actually curious on what that one's gonna do. I hate that. The radar's kind of junk right here. So I'm right here in Marysville. I don't know that this. I feel like that. So this whole area, I'm actually gonna check real fast. Storm prediction, weather. Let's go ahead and. Did they change the moderate risk? They did not. So moderate risk was for my area. There really hasn't been much right now in my area. Everything's been like Kentucky or Tennessee. But right now, the one that we're going to stick with is Kentucky. This is a confirmed tornado. It is on the ground. Oh, that's nasty. The debris ball went away. It's a lot of distortion. I don't know what this is from, but if you look at the velocity, oh, you know what the problem is? I know exactly the problem. I'm an idiot. That's what I am. There's your debris. That debris. That's your vortex or rotation or whatever you want to freaking call it. My mind has kind of gone freaking mush. Now let's go look at the coefficient. There's your debris ball. It's kind of dissipating, but that's where the debris is. He's just outside Newcastle. This tornado is just outside Newcastle. I don't know if it's recycling. It may not be on the ground anymore. But there's definitely rotation. He's in the rotation. It's going to be like in this area. I'm just waiting to see on his stream if there's any damage or any like limbs in the road. But yeah, he is definitely in the meat of it right now. If there's a tornado, it's rain wrapped. And a rain wrapped tornado is a dangerous one. Debris ball seems to be dissipated. Other areas impacted: Drennan Springs, Delville, Bethlehem, Slabtown, Orville, Smithfield, Fallis, Lockport, and Franklinton, and Guest. Guest. I don't know. Yeah, the debris ball is gone now, but it's still there's potentially some damage in the area, or at least debris that's fallen from this tornado. The rotation is still there. It's a very strong rotation. I'm right now checking trying to see if I can find some stuff on Twitter or something. And I can post things up on my Twitter channel or Twitter account on if there was any damage or anything like that. If you guys want to go check out anything that I retweet, it would be Steve's SimStation on X, Twitter, whatever you want to freaking call it these days. Let's see. Anything? I'm not gonna share it on stream because of I don't want to take away from other people. Footage from Charleston, West Virginia. That was 6 hours ago. So Prospect, Kentucky, 6 minutes ago. They saw something come through. There's a bunch of treetops down. Not seeing a whole lot of posts. At least not yet. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of damage footage coming in, at least not as of yet. Now there was a intense drone footage of a Georgetown, Indiana tornado lofting debris around 1:10 p.m. That's getting retweeted. Oh wow, that's cool. Drone footage of a tornado. Check it out on my Twitter. It didn't last long, but it was a quick spin up. Yeah, quick spin up on of that one. That was at 1:10 this afternoon. So yeah, I put that up on my Twitter. X. I don't freaking care what people call it these days. So that's that tornado. 13 minutes ago, multiple vehicles flipped over from high winds or possible tornado on I-265 westbound near the Lewis and Clark Bridge. And we have another tornado warning. Did you guys hear that audible alarm? All right, so Kentucky yet again. Let me know if you actually heard that audible sound. Come on. So, all right, the tornado for since he just warned is okay, just south of it. That's where it was. That's what the what I was looking for. Oh, there's so much freaking clutter on this radar. I'm assuming it's right here, this hook. It's got to be this hook. Right there, I'm assuming. Yep, I'm assuming right there. It's just there's so much. I don't know. I call it junk, but I think that's where it's identifying it. Nothing on that. It's got to be right there. It's got to be for that hook. So Rising Sun, Waterloo, Hughes Corners, Union, Sugar Tit. Wow, that's a name. That's a town name for sure. Damn. Richwood. All you guys in the due east from Rising Sun, you are under a tornado warning. It is radar indicated. Still nothing for my area. It looks like it's dying away. I almost don't think. I think the whole hype of the moderate risk up here kind of just fizzled. I don't think the weather, the clouds in my area just did not allow for the caps to rise. So Independence, Ryland Heights, Florence, Union, Huey's Corners, Waterloo, seek shelter. This storm is on top. It's on top of you guys. Oh yeah, right there. That's definitely where it's at, like right in this area. God, I haven't done anything like this in forever. And I'm starting to already lose my voice. Multi-vortex that struck Sunbrit, Tennessee. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. That's cool. That was close. I wouldn't be outside with a multi-vortex that close. I'm sorry, but nope. No, I would not do it. I've just posted it up on my Twitter. That multi vortex. So you have this is now radar indicated. This no longer observed. This one here is radar indicated. I don't even think we have any more. We still have an observed tornado in Campbell, Tennessee. Jeez, that one's been lasting a while. I don't know. That one doesn't really look as impressive as it once was. It just not. I'm not too impressed with that one anymore. I mean, it's observed. Public still confirmed. Plus, that's really the terrain is very mountain. I want to say mountainous, hilly, so it may just be funnel. All right, so trying to see here. There's that one. So we have 4 tornado warnings. I think it was only 3 technically. There's that one. That one. That one. I want to say it's right there. That's also been put under a severe thunderstorm warning on top of the tornado warning. So Cincinnati's under a severe thunderstorm warning, while just south of it, in the Kentucky, on the other side of the border into Kentucky, is under a tornado warning. Now, this will pass into Ohio. Trying to find the border of Ohio right now. Right there. The Ohio River. It looks like it could pass eventually into Ohio. But right now, just 4 total tornado warnings. That one is pretty broad. Be like right here. Any debris? No, not no debris. Oh man, this thing is moving kind of slow, it feels like. Let's see. Rotation here has kind of gone away. Under a severe thunderstorm warning now. Just west of that tornado warning now. Oh, got a new warning. Looks like they extended the warning for the Tennessee area. It's kind of tightened back up a little bit right in here. Yeah, that would be it. I don't know. I'm not gonna that one. I'm probably a less than 50% chance of being a debris ball. Pretty sure that's probably not it. That's radar indicated too, and that extension. No, observed, not observed. All right, so my area, Marysville, Union County. We just got upgraded to a tornado watch. So my area, we are under a tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight. Supercells are expected to form and intensify through the afternoon from Kentucky into southeast Indiana, eventually southwest Ohio. The storm environment favors the potential for a couple strong tornadoes of EF2s and above, with 1 to 2 inches in diameter hail, occasional winds or gusty, damaging winds of 60 to 75 miles an hour. Well, I have now been put under the watch. I really don't know. I really just don't see it. It's raining out right now. I don't even think there's anything on the back edge of this thing anymore. Yeah, see, there's nothing back there. So this watch is probably not sure why they extended it. Because I don't think it's going to come this far north. I actually think yeah, I mean, they already shrunk the moderate risk even more. So I think today's storm prediction for an outbreak, it was a wash, which is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing that this didn't turn out to be some massive outbreak. So, but you have Cincinnati, just south of Cincinnati, still under a tornado warning. Just radar indicated. We still only have one observed tornado warning, which, yeah, that one is still in Tennessee, and 2 in Kentucky, and yeah. So the whole view. Let's check the satellite. That's what I thought. Sorry, it's getting too dark for the satellite to work. Now, on the back edge of this storm, so you have down here, you have tornadoes, you have severe thunderstorms. What a lot of people probably don't realize, just to the north, you have a blizzard. You have winter storm warnings. You have winter storm watches, all kinds of stuff in this area. So, like here, I'll show you guys. Where is the radar point? Is that the only one? I guess it is. This is all the snow forecast. So, like, I have a buddy of mine that lives in Oshkosh. He's supposed to get anywhere between, I believe it was like 11 to 15 inches of snow up here. But let's go back down here. Let's take it off of that. Do have a couple storms popping up here. Really think that tonight's storms they didn't fire. I mean, you have all of these tornado watches stretching from Alabama, Mississippi, all the way up to central Ohio. It seems like the storm's just washed. So we're down to 3 tornado warnings. This tornado warning has been let to expire and is now a severe thunderstorm warning. This tornado is still ongoing. It's radar indicated. This one's still saying observed, but it's probably going to be let to expire, and this is just going to be radar indicated. You have this right here towing up towards Columbus. It's just a blob. I don't think it's really going to do anything. Radar indicated rotation. Geez, tornado and hazards is tornado and $50 size hail. Glad I don't live down there because I would probably cry because my damage to my vehicle. Let's find out. So, minor hail damage to a vehicle is possible. Expect considerable tree damage. Yeah. 1 inch in diameter. Tornado is possible, it says. It is dubbed as a tornado possible. Winds are 70 miles an hour. And that one may pass. Ooh. It may clip Grove City. Yeah, that one may. It may clip the southern end of Columbus. I don't know. I don't know. There was one storm I was tracking. I wish I would have went live streaming yesterday because there was some hefty hail over in the plains area. There was measurements, people reporting 3.5 inch in diameter hail. That's baseball size. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it. There was video of the hail from yesterday. Not video, but pictures. Right there it is. I just retweeted on my X Twitter, whatever you want to call it, of 2 to 3 inch in diameter hail that was in Texas. Just be glad you don't live down there. If you get hit with a 3 inch freaking hailstone, you may end up being knocked out. That's just my thought. Either you're knocked out or you're going to be at least bleeding. Let's see. It's tough to say if the storm is going to continue on. There's not a ton of lightning with it either. I think it's falling apart. Because you look down here, you can see the hail core right through here. Here, I'm going to stop it in frame when it goes back. Right there. It didn't pause. Right there. That little black spot you see, it's the center of the screen. That's the hail core. And then it just dissipates. I don't think this area of Ohio cleared out enough. I think the atmosphere the caps, it was limited. The cap was limited, and that's why storms are not blowing up in Ohio like they were projecting. Everything is just dying off. Cincinnati seeing 1.25 inch in diameter hail, 60 mile an hour winds. One inch in diameter, 1 inch in diameter. Yeah, these storms are just not producing like everyone was thinking they would today. I think today was honestly, it was a bust. My parents are seeing something up here. I don't think this is just your garden variety storms. Yeah, these are fizzling out. You have these storms that are they're merging together, which is tearing them apart. Oh, new tornado warning. Bowling Green, Kentucky. I know that place very well. And Glasgow, aka where my ex-wife is from. No, that's another story for another time. Anyways, we are under. There's a tornado warning for just south of Bowling Green. It looks like Bowling Green Airport. For the I believe that's the airport for the university. I believe. Let's see what's velocity. Right there it is. There's your rotation. It is only a radar indicated. Any debris? Nothing that's definitive yet. But you can definitely tell that there's the hook. Right there is the rotation. Let's see. Radar indicated tornado, flying debris. Hail is minimal. Well, the Ryan Hall y'all crew looks like they're heading towards this storm. Yeah, I saw a tornado. It was a tornado watch for Marysville. I don't. I think that was. I don't even know why they did it because I don't see anything that would even warrant putting us under a watch. Because everything up here is. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is starting to perk up a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to perk up right here. I don't know. That back edge is, I think, pulling in something. But but I still don't. I don't think it's gonna do much. If anything, Columbus is gonna see a severe thunderstorm, but I even think that's gonna die off. Tornado warning for Cincinnati is allowed to expire, or just south of Cincinnati. Then you have this tornado warning here in Kentucky, which you see. I clearly saw the rotation. Oh, it's even kind of dying away too. What's he seeing? Oh, Brad Arnold. Freaking Tornado Whisperer is what he's known as. I think that was Brad Arnold, or am I thinking? I think it was one of the guys that's cruised with Ryan Hall, y'all. He tends to know where the tornadoes are. The dew point, man, that's high for freaking April. But yeah, it's just the storms did not do what they. Okay, how should I put this? They did not perform as advertised from the National Weather Service. We're down to one tornado warning, and that is for this one in Bowling Green, which personally doesn't look all that impressive. Now, I am an amateur, so I mean, take it as it is. I mean, it is it is a street cell. Either way, if you're in this area, Bowling Green, let's see, where are we going at? Greenwood, Hardcastle, Scotts, Polkville. Anything along this path going all the way up towards Glasgow, seek shelter. Rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, there's just nothing really. This moderate risk area that they put Ohio under, I think it was unnecessary. But this one is starting to pique my interest just because it's building on the back edge. Now this is going to come and it's going to hit Marysville. Maybe no. Oh, there it is, right here. This one may skim north of Marysville, honestly. You have this one. This okay, that's all this. Because if you actually look back here too, there's nothing back here anymore. This is the cold front that's going through now. I know it's kind of sad to say, but it's kind of disappointing. It wasn't more of an eventful. The one time I actually was like, oh, I think I'm going to get on there because it's supposed to be a crazy weather day. Ends up not being that as bad as what there was advertised. Seems like all the storms are putting down just 1 inch in diameter. Still only radar indicated. So you have a storm that's approaching right now to the south end of Columbus. Grove City is about to at least tap into some heavy rain. There's not a lot of lightning with it. I feel like that the cloud deck did not allow for the storms to grow like they were supposed to. the first wave this morning didn't do. I figured the first wave this morning that came through, which was a ton of heavy rain, was going to stabilize the atmosphere, and it still may have actually. And then you had the second wave that went through at about 1-ish. At least it went through the Marysville area. I think that allowed for the air to stabilize and put a cloud deck in that limited the caps. So you wouldn't have any blow offs from the top of the clouds. You wouldn't have 40,000 feet echoes. Yeah, this thing is, it was Ohio, it was just overhyped. Now, in some people's eyes, being overhyped is a good thing because at least you're aware and you're paying attention. People like me that live for storms and love it get really ticked off because you're all hyped up and you're ready for it, and then nothing. But it is what it is. It's still an early spring. We may still end up getting some severe, potentially severe weather down the road. Columbus, though, is going to get freaking smacked with some heavy rain. This storm is no longer in a severe format, so yeah, and just maybe your garden variety thunderstorm Columbus is going to get now, so the insurance claim may not be necessary. Yeah, I really think today's a wash. Spring in Ohio. Yeah, there. Yeah, it's definitely been a very the last few days we've definitely had a ton of rain. And this right here is going to be no it's going to be isn't going to help any either. So you're looking at This right here is already put down almost 1 inch an hour. Wait, we have a special weather statement. Strong thunderstorm located near Waynesville, moving east at 65 miles an hour. Wind gusts 50 miles an hour. Penny-sized hail and very heavy rain. So yeah, it's literally the farther north these storms go, they're gonna lose their potency. So yep, I'm gonna call it this way. It's a bust. But like I said, for a lot of people that don't like severe weather, a bust is a good thing. We had a lot of big time storm chasers in the Kentucky and Ohio area, and it looks like a large majority of them already called it off. This one's actually looking like it's got some potential. Maybe not. The one time I decided to get on here to stream severe weather and nothing. Look at all these tornado watches, and all we have is one tornado warning. Radar indicated it's very weak. Well, I think I'm gonna call it because there's probably but once this, so the thing is though, the watch is up until 10. Oh, there's popping off on the back end. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if this is a outflow from the line and this is the actual front. I haven't played that game. I don't even know what it's about, honestly. This is actually looking interesting, these. Clankers? So I will say this, everyone's here. Yes, the channel has gone through a lull, partially due to job being so spring democracy. My job is pretty, I wouldn't say pretty demanding, but it's definitely I come home and I don't really do squat. Now, I want to go back to do live streams of Flight Sim, but I feel like the Flight Sim is kind of slowed down in the way that of things coming out and just overall everything moving in there. I've thought about live streaming War Thunder. I've been playing actually quite a bit of War Thunder. I actually thought about starting up custom server or custom matches with War Thunder, but I don't know. Right now, everything is. And you didn't tell me? God, yes, yes. Well, the best part of War Thunder. Well, I'm more. I guess I haven't even really messed with the tanks. I've been only doing the fighters. I finally got the Corsair unlocked. That was a grind. I just know that I want to add some other things to the channel besides Flight Sim because I feel like Flight Sim is just getting, I guess I'm getting old of it. It's getting old until 2024 comes out. Once 2024, I think that's going to change. Plus, I think I can't wait till the freaking PMDG 747 comes out. Still radar indicated tornado warning. I don't think there's much going on with this. I thought about doing Supermarket Simulator because I've been played hours on that thing and it's actually pretty fun. But I'm just not sure if I didn't get a lot of good feedback from the community post saying if that would be accepted or what. It was more like, yay, one person two people put a thumbs up. I'm not gonna say who the second one was because it was me. But no, I honestly, I don't haven't been really thinking I haven't been very good at depicting on what to do next for the channel. Now I know I'd love to do more BeamNG because I know a lot of people here like BeamNG. Yeah, this storm just does not. It's a lone supercell, but it's not really screaming. Oh my god! Yeah, see that there's. I have a feeling that one's gonna be let to expire. You have 9 minutes left until that tornado warning expires. So in 9 minutes, I don't think it's coming back. I mean, you have this one severe thunderstorm down here, just outside Huntsville, Alabama. It's Alabama, right? Yeah, it's Alabama. That's what I thought. Oh, E Town, how I remember you. Columbus, you're getting rain right now. Grove City, you're getting some heavy, heavy rain. Grove City's just on the edge of the heavy rain. Obetz is going to get a ton of heavy rain. South Columbus, West Columbus, you're getting rain now. Downtown's getting some right now. That's about all that's really going on is rain and severe thunderstorms. 1 inch in diameter hail, 1 inch in diameter hail, 1 inch. That one's got less than 3/4 of an inch. Oh, and Supernova. I've actually considered doing flight sim live streams again, but not using airliners. Like using your conventional planes, like kind of like a bush run, a bush flight type deal. So we do have a flash flood warning for the surrounding counties for Belmont. Bush flight intercepted by an F-14. Way to knock me out of the sky. So you have a Belmont County, Carroll, Southern Columbiana County, Coshocton, Guernsey, I don't even know how you pronounce that, but that one. Harrison, Jefferson, Monroe, Muskegum, Noble, Tuscarawas, Brooke, Hancock, Marshall, Ohio County in northern West Virginia, and Wetzel County in northwest Virginia, all under a flash flood warning. For rainfall that exceeded 2 to 3 inches It's called numerous creek streams throughout the eastern Ohio and northern West Virginia to flood. Well, you guys are going to get even more heavy rain here coming in the next few, I'd say about a few hours. I know that the Marysville area where we our flash flood watch or aerial flood watch has been extended till like I think 11 tonight. Let's see. My parents, they're about to get some rain, or actually, I want to say they're going to get a short burst of rain. They live in this area right here. Greenwich, Ruggles, Savannah, Bailey Lakes, New London, Fitchville. You guys are going to get into on some pretty heavy rain for a short duration. Oh, Columbus, you just got Grove City. You're now under a severe thunderstorm warning. One-inch in diameter hail. Southwest Franklin County in central Ohio, Fayette County, Clinton, Pickewaugh, Greene, Madison. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. Minor hail damage to vehicle is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. So Grove City, you're on the edge of that warning. You're going to get some heavy rain for a while. That's a crappy radar. Just west of Cincinnati's under a severe thunderstorm warning. Alabama has a tornado warning. Looks like just outside Athens. Oh, that's very, very weak, it looks like. It's going to go just north of Huntsville. Radar indicated. Three minutes until this expires. This is for the one that went just south of Bowling Green, Kentucky. But for the immediate area, Grove City, you got some lightning in the area. So the heavy rain right now is passing over Betty Road, Pleasant Corners, London Groveport Road. Yes, I can also see people's houses. Park Street Intermediate Schools, that school is getting some tons of rain. Oh yeah, they're getting some heavy rain. Ventura Boulevard, you're getting tons of rain. Like Kingston Avenue, heavy, heavy rain. What's your BR then? Mine's like a 3? on their planes. I don't even want to guess what mine is on tanks or on a naval. Get some pretty solid. Could be turning into a hail core here. Yeah. Grove City is definitely getting some heavy rain right now. Grove City High School, they're getting drenched. Oh, Betsy, you'll be getting onto this here soon. So all that's left is that tornado warning for Alabama, which is this radar indicated. It didn't really look that impressive. These storms here are discreet. I don't think they're going to do anything, though. Well, then. Not exactly the evening of storms I expected. Well, then, all right. This right here. Uh, that's kind of interesting. That's sus. As I hear thunder outside my window. That's kind of sus. It's probably nothing. Just probably a blind spot in the radar where it just doesn't look right. Watch, I'll jump off and call it a night, and all of a sudden, that ends up turning into something bigger. It's blowing off. The top's blowing off on it. You can see it, how it's literally just pushing off. It won't hit Marysville. It's gonna hit north, like towards Marion. Grove City is getting pummeled with rain. So we have one tornado warning down in Alabama. Then we have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. And that is it for the severe weather. Yeah. We're going to call it a night now. This has been a bust. So at least what I'm gonna call it. But it was fun doing a live stream again. Severe weather like this. If there's severe weather outbreak, a really, really bad severe weather, I will be coming back on here to do another live stream. Because I enjoy doing this, letting people know what to seek shelter immediately. And stuff like that. It's fun. It's um rewarding knowing that you may actually impact someone's life by saving them or basically stuff like that. It's stupid odds and ends. It's just my mind thinking weird. But I am a weather nerd and fanatic, and I like to analyze radar data. And tonight we did it, even though the first half of the stream was literally me talking to myself, not realizing that no one's able to hear me. So there is that. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their evening. We're going to call this stream because there's just not a lot of data going or a lot of stuff going on. You have this tornado warning still going on. Radar indicated. Still got 25 minutes left in the warning. That's about it, and I don't expect anything really else to pop off. Now, if something all of a sudden I get off here and if all hell breaks loose, I'm going to kick myself. But I really don't think anything's going to kick off. So have a great rest of your evening. Look for new videos coming out on the channel here soon, hopefully soon. And have a great one. Later.